Well, guys, it's the day before Texas squares off against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They're gonna, the Longhorns they're gonna be playing at home, so it's gonna be in front of our fans. So we need home field advantage in this game if we want to have a chance to win. But our offense is gonna have to make the most of every possession and come away with touchdowns and not field goals. And Texas also has to execute and not commit these drive killing penalties. Because you put the hands in the hands of that Oklahoma State offense, they'll turn that. They could run away with it if our defense is out on the field too long. So Texas is going to have to keep the ball away from Oklahoma State as long as possible. Pressuring Rudolph is going to be the key. He is a senior. We've had to deal with him for the last 4 years. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the conference. We struggled last week with Baker Mayfield. Rudolph also is one of the top quarterbacks, so we're going to have to pressure him to force him to throw in few interceptions, to give the ball back to our offense. Also, Sam Ehlinger, he's going to have to have a big game. He's going to have a really good game on Oklahoma State because he breathes life into this Oklahoma State offense, and he's the reason why I think we have a chance to win. I believe that Ehlinger, even though we lost in the Cotton Bowl and lost at USC, I still think that kid has moxie and resiliency and the ability to put bad plays behind him. He doesn't let it bother him. He just keeps playing. And that's what I like about him. He's gonna have to play very well, and he's gonna have to be able to use his legs and his arm in order for us to keep up with that Oklahoma State offense. It's an 11 a.m. kickoff, so it's going to be early, but Texas will have another chance to upset a ranked team. But are they going to be able to? Are they going to be good enough to do it? Or even, are they going to be good enough to pull it off? That remains to be seen. We're going to see in the Cotton Bowl. This is a must-win for Texas because if we lose this game, we could very well be not be going to a bowl game for the 4th straight year. If we win this game, it would really be huge for Texas to snap a 2-game losing skid to Oklahoma State. Last year, we lost in Stillwater for the first time since 1997, and also 2 years ago, we lost to them in our own home, and they've had our number in our building since 2010, since the start of that rut that Texas has been in. since Colt McCoy left. Hopefully, you know, we lost a heartbreaker 2 years ago when unsportsmanlike conduct penalties set up a tying field goal. That penalty was committed by then coach Charlie Strong. And then at the end of the game, our punter fumbles a snap and he shanks it, giving Oklahoma perfect field position, and they kick the field goal and they win. And if, in hindsight, if we had won that game, we might have been bowl eligible, but we had other games that we should have won in 2015. Cal, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. Those are 3 games we should have won, as well as West Virginia. It's going to be a tough slate, but Texas has to pull off a upset if they want to make something out of this year, which is not going to be very much, but making a bowl game in Tom Herman's first year would be a good start, because this is a building year. Tom Herman is we're working on building. This is a building year, because Tom Herman, he's established a new mentality, but it's going to be, our team is still growing, so we're going to have to see if they get any better over the next few years, because I really would like to go to a bowl game this year and win a bowl game. If we go to a bowl game and win a bowl game, that would be a start for Texas, but only a stepping stone. We're gonna have to see tomorrow's game at 11 is a must win if we want to make something out of this season, which won't be much, but that's what we got to do. We lost 2 games we shouldn't have lost. We're like a few plays away from being 5-1 after playing terribly against Maryland and then losing 2 painful, tough losses to USC and Oklahoma. We could easily be 5-1, but it's just the way it is. It is what it is. So we'll see you tomorrow. I'll have the game wrap up ready. Hook 'em horns, Texas fight, and Oklahoma State. I hope we lasso the Oklahoma State offense. I think we can keep up with their defense, because I think that their defense looks kind of suspect. Hook 'em.